YouTube, back again with another video for you guys. We're gonna keep it short and sweet. Our day off. Took the kids to school this morning. If you're new here, my name is Tim. Nice to meet you. Like, comment, subscribe, share the video with a friend. This is all for growth and to make men men again, and to give you guys some tips and tricks on what I've learned in my nutrition and working out for 15 years and how I've grown. All right, so today's video, I want to just talk about, if you're not changing anything, you're not gonna see no growth in 2025. So it's straightforward. It's straight to the point. Things that you're not willing to change are the things that are directly gonna affect you in your near future. So if you're not willing to start working out, if you're not willing to start managing your finances, expect things to get out of whack. Expect to be big back. Expect to to be living paycheck to paycheck, which I know most of us today are, including myself previously to now, until I got some things in order, which I'm grateful for and I try to stay on top of. But yeah, like, I just want to give you guys some tips and some tricks and just some game, just some things that maybe we can do better, and maybe you guys aren't aware of, and maybe me just saying it is gonna help you just tighten up just a little bit. Just put that monkey wrench on it and just tighten down just a little bit. So I just want to talk about the stuff for me personally that's hard today, and stuff that I previously had a lot of trouble with, and that now that I've kind of conquered, and it's I'm staying steady with. So some of those things include some financial freedom, maybe not paycheck to paycheck, but some financial freedom. Finding time to love the ones close to me, to spend quality time with them and be present, and not be beating myself up about stuff that I'm not bringing to the table. Or maybe if you feel less than in a certain area, you're kind of not there, and that's fair. Us as men, a lot of our value is based upon our resources and what we bring to the table. And if you don't feel like you're bringing stuff to the table, then you're gonna feel you're gonna wear that confidence of you knowing that you're not bringing that to the table. Basically, is what I'm saying, and that's okay. We got time to figure it out, but the only way to figure it out is to start changing things and to start seeing if you've done it your way, and your way has gotten these results for this amount of time. You need to start changing things to get different results. It's like the definition of insanity, like expecting something different when you haven't changed anything. Is crazy. What I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. It'll blow you. What I'm saying? But some of the things that we can do, start small. We don't need to try to change the world. As soon as we start doing these things, start very small. Start micro dosing stuff. Start just tracking what you eat. Don't change what you eat. Just start tracking. Don't start working out yet. Or start going, when you do start working out, go for a walk on the treadmill. Just get in the habit of going to the gym, building that gym confidence. That don't mean you got to go to the gym and try to be a bodybuilder or try to outlive somebody who's been doing that for so long. I'm seeing this a lot. I'm seeing the very beginner guys going in there and just, they're lifting and their form is bad, and they're going to end up hurt, or they're going to end up just too sore to return. And that's not what we want to do. We want to keep things very mild and very obtainable and very just in reach for a very long time, until we build the habit, if that makes sense. Because habit is what's going to change everything, because we are our habits. You are not your thoughts, you are your habits. 100%. Okay, so personally, I like to challenge myself. I am one of those people who's very challenge oriented. I'm very always locked into my challenges, and I do like a 30, 60, a 6-month challenge for myself every year, right? I've been doing this since last year, just 2 years now. So every month, my 30-day challenges are every month. What I do is I pick two exercises that I know I can do every day. So like this 30-day challenge for January, I'm doing 100 air squats every single day, and I'm doing 100 leg lifts every single day. Whether I go to the gym, whether I do them right here at home, boom, I'm getting them done every single day. I remember when I was at my peak of my fitness last summer, I started doing the challenges. My first challenge was 100 burpees every day for 30 days. And man, burpees are a lazy killer. I think I'm gonna do that one again, and I'm gonna show you guys like how I got through the 100. And it's a grind. It is a grind, but it's worth it. It's fun. Those small challenges they really keep you locked in, and it's really nice to set that reward system up with yourself when you do that. And that's what I would do. I would say, okay, if I want to cheat 7 days from now, I got to make sure I do my 700 burpees. So if I miss a day, or if I'm too tired, work 12 hours or work 16 hours, don't get my 100 burpees in, boom, the next day I got 200. Yeah. And it was tough. It was tough, but we got through it. So for my 60-day challenge, I normally put something like I normally will say like I'll track my food for 60 days. So I normally say I'll track my food for 60 days, and I'll make sure I do something long term, something a little longer term. It's not like the working out part, it's more of like one of my systems. I'll say, okay, I'll make sure I extend my fast for 60 days. It's something that I'll implement and take away as I see fit. Or I'll say, okay, for 60 days, I'll do an extra day of cardio every week for 60 days. Something that I can just throw in there to just turn the dial up just a little bit for myself. And in those things and in those little goals, we want to track. That's why tracking, I'm so big on tracking. I got this new app that I'm using right now for my finances. And man, I didn't realize how much money we spend without realizing it. But I got this app that tracks everything. And I like put all my accounts and everything on it, even my 401k, all my everything on there. And every time I swipe my card, because I'm a swiper, I don't carry cash a whole lot. So it really showed me like what I'm spending my money on and where my money is going. Even though I am a high earner, you still want to watch how you spend your nickels, because we got kids, we got to have resources, we got to have rainy day funds, we got to have vacation funds, we got to have everything. You know what I'm saying? We got to have just in case money. Especially when you got kids, you never know what's gonna happen. You just got to be ready, right? So some of the other things I do, I got those 60 and 30 and 60 day goals that challenges that I do. And I always make a list of like my to-do things the day before, right? And making a to-do list the day before for me works. I know some people say, oh, I like to make a calendar for the whole month and I like to have structure. Well, my schedule changes every day. One day I'm on first shift, one day I'm on second shift. The next 3-4 days I might be on third shift. There's no way I can plan every single time. And if you put the 12s in there, you never know when you're gonna have to stay over or come in early per shift. So there's no way that I could plan beforehand exactly, you know what I mean? Because I might just be more tired today. I might need 8 hours instead of 6. And then before you know it, I'm off schedule. Now I'm rushing. So I've noticed that when I make a schedule too far out, I find myself rushing, and that just gets me in even more trouble. So you just got to be real with yourself and put things in place, systems and stuff like that, systems and routines in place, and just stick to the basics as much as you possibly can, especially when you got a hard schedule like mine. Also, give yourself a lot of grace in this process when you first starting, because when you first starting, everything's going to seem difficult. Everything's going to start to get in your way. So I will say this: as soon as you start and something gets in your way, take a deep breath, chill out. You ain't special. We all go through this. Realize that and then move forward. If you miss a day, do double the next day. And when you miss a day, start immediately again the next day. That's the biggest thing. If the person who wins the race is the person who doesn't quit the race. If that makes sense to you guys. Because a lot of times we don't give ourselves time to achieve things that are very achievable. We just quit too early. The people that win the lottery, they play it 1,000 times. You just quitting at 999. So let's just realize that everything can be achieved in life. If I can do it, you can do it. If the person that you watching on another YouTube video is a millionaire, you can be a millionaire too. It's just you got to put yourself in place and start working towards it, small little bits at a time. You can't give yourself too much to aim for. You got to give yourself, some room to grow. And To grow in 2025, you got to change. You got to change. If you want different, you got to be different. You got to start being that person that you want to be at the finish line right now, because that's what it's going to take for you to actually see results. And we team results over here. We team results. We working towards it. We making some choices and we taking some chances. We calculating. We taking care of our kids. We staying in shape all 2025. So like, comment, subscribe, share the video with a friend. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Just some things I wanted to share with you guys on my perspective and things that I like to use and what I like to do and how I think we should all grow. And it only takes a little at a time, 1% better every day.